present his speech and declare the event open. I wish to stand on the protocol already established as I welcome you to this event. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the House of Representatives, and thank you for being here this morning. We have gathered in this public hearing at the invitation of the House Committee on Agricultural Colleges and Institutions to contribute to bills currently under consideration by the Committee for public hearing like this. The bills provide an opportunity to citizens and stakeholders to share their views, express their concerns, and contribute their expertise to ensure that the bills will pass in the Parliament as suitable to their intent and the highest quality. Over the last 7 years, we have witnessed massive investment in the agricultural sector in Nigeria.
Plenary, I always watch him keenly when he's making presentation. Thank you. The heads of agencies in the agri sector and other guests here, my people from Kano East, West, Federal Constituency, the former National Secretary of PDP, the biggest political party in Nigeria, Chief Rex Onyabo, and his wife, and some chiefs from my constituency. I can see our royal father, who is also here with us. Please let me, gentlemen of the press, my name is Honorable Nnolim. I represent Kano East and the West Federal Constituency. I'm from Enugu State. Also in the House, I'm the chairman of the House Committee on Aviation. Mr. Chairman, I sponsored this bill, a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Agriculture, Ugbawka, Enugu State, and for related matters, HB 1014. Mr. Chairman, colleagues, the bill passed first reading by the support of the Honorable House. It also passed the second reading and now referred for public hearing. So, Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for always standing with your colleagues and always making sure that the right things are done. Mr. Chairman, this bill is so important to our people. Having considered the population of this country over 200 million, and if you come to Southeast, we only have one University of Agriculture, which is in Ugbawka. And I believe that having more universities of agriculture is going to enhance both the academic aspect of agriculture and also encourage the new trends in food production and preservation. Mr. Chairman, the Ugbawka is in Kano East local government. Kano East local government is well known for production of food. They are well known for farming. And Ugbawka, as we know, in the Kano land, the land of Kano clan, Kano land, Ugbawka is, they have the biggest rice production in Enugu State. They produce other things like yam and other produce, but importantly, when I sponsor this bill, I believe that it is going to encourage other sectors in Ugbawka, other sectors in Enugu State. And if we can establish the Federal University of Agriculture in Ugbawka, not only that it's going to help in Enugu State, but I believe that it's going to help food production in Nigeria as a whole. If you come to Southeast today, we are known for just, we know of Abakaliki rice and we know of Ugbawka rice. That's what we know in the Southeast. So, Mr. Chairman, I believe that everybody here will find it important to support the establishment of Federal University of Agriculture in Ugbawka and Kano East local government. I don't think there will be any dissenting voice, considering the location of this desire. So, Mr. Chairman, also permit me, I believe that there are stakeholders here that also want to do their presentation. And I know one of them is Chief Rex Onyabo. I believe he will do his presentation. And Comrade Ede is also a farmer. He will also do his presentation. And maybe as we go along, one or two other persons will join them during the presentation. So, Mr. Chairman, I thank you for this opportunity, as I hope and believe that the ministry will expedite action when approved for its establishment. And I know that the state will also support the ministry in establishing this Federal University of Agriculture. Thank you very much.
I rise to lend my voice on the occasion of public hearing on the bill for an act to establish the Federal University of Agriculture in Ugbawka, Kano East local government of Enugu State. We are eternally grateful to Almighty God and the Ninth Assembly for according us this wonderful privilege at this auspicious junction of the ongoing discourse on diversion of Nigerian economy from a monoproduct oil economy to a robust and resilient economy consistent with the demands of a modern economy. It is therefore incumbent on all well-meaning and public and patriotic citizens to address this issue in a most diligent and forthright manner. There is no gainsaying there is now an urgent need to diversify the economy. From time immemorial, our people have been practicing subsistence agriculture. They spend long hours tilling the soil and produce barely enough to sustain their families. Historically, many other clients have since moved from agricultural revolution to industrial revolution and are now in the realms of knowledge-based digital economy. Suffice it to say that those who have moved are not waiting for the indolent to catch up. It is a rat race. Those who are ready will continue moving forward, but will, in fullness of time, win the race. It cannot, therefore, be overemphasized that the establishment of a Federal University of Agriculture in Ugbawka at this time is an idea whose time has come. I will expatiate. Number one, abundant fertile landscape. Ugbawka inhabits 20 square kilometers of rich, fertile, and arable lands. Our people have since farmed this land the best way they could, mainly by land rotation. The world is now operating a knowledge-based economy. If the benefits of new scientific methods readily available from the university are provided in this our space and time, farming and indeed agriculture in Ugbawka will experience a quantum leap. Number two, scientific methods and research. If the benefits of university education in scientific methods, research, and production are situated in Ugbawka at this time, modern agriculture will grow in leaps and bounds. For years, our people have done the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It is needless to say that they did not achieve great results. Number 3, food basket. Ugbawka, generally known as the food basket of Enugu State. From research in the upcoming university, we can now find out why anything that grows in Ugbawka is the best. From Ugbawka rice, generally referred to as Uncle Ben's rice, if you don't mind, to Ugbawka palm oil, yam, melon, etc. These cash crops are generally acclaimed as the best. Number 4, location. Ugbawka is well traversed by federal trunk roads A and B on the way to Abia State or Ebonyi State. Ugbawka is accessible by rail, air, and road. The town is only 25 kilometers from the Akani Biam International Airport. The upcoming new local airport at Ebonyi is only 20 kilometers from Ugbawka. Cargo and passengers will easily reach Ugbawka. Artisans, professors, and even businessmen will readily and comfortably reach Ugbawka. The locational centrality is another boost to this phenomenal synergy. Number 4, employment. The university, apart from providing food for families, will be a great source of employment for the teeming youths who spend most of their day idling about, smoking and drinking, riding around in keke napep and okada do not provide new and transferable skills. Sons of the soil, and indeed any Nigerian, can reach enviable heights within the university environment. Number 6, food security. Our much vaunted food security, which Nigeria is clamoring for, will be pursued with renewed vigor. Suffice it to say that abundant food supply will abate banditry, other forms of malfeasance, and criminality. Nigerian GDP will increase, and Nigerian visa will be the most sought after from all over the world. I know some of you have tried to get a visa to the outside world. Nigerian line is always very long. People are struggling to get out. But if we develop agriculture here, we'll stay here, and the country will boom. In conclusion, therefore, I wish to say that the Federal University of Agriculture in Ugbawka could easily be one of the best legislations by the 9th Assembly. Permit me, therefore, to hail our visionary rep, Honorable Nnaji, for his stupendous vision, abiding faith in a mandate freely given. The same goes for all his colleagues who have supported him all the way. May the good Lord bless you all. Thank you for the audience. Thank you very much.
And the distinguished public servant has laid very clearly the position of our town. This memo tried to speak to the question you raised about the preparedness of our people. It's a 3-page memo, but if you look at, you'll discover that the content, which is about 11 paragraphs, is 1.5. Then the other 1.5 is about the signatories that try to address the readiness of our people. In paragraph 1, we try to talk about the mandates. Why we are here. This memo is presented by Ugbawka Clan Stakeholders Forum, which try to address that. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for the 7 communities, and if you look at the signatories, you will discover that the leader of this memo is the local government chairman, who by the grace of God is today from Ugbawka. And on the issue you have raised about the land issue, I'm sure a reference to the Land Use Act, Section 6, will show that now Ugbawka has a local government chairman. His role ensuring that there won't be contention. In fact, we have land ready that if you want us to move tomorrow, we will move. On our appreciation, we cannot thank you enough. Already Chief Rex has spoken about Ugbawka. I will not go to that. What is our position? Our position aligns with the visionary representative, Honorable Nnolim. I don't think that the concept of citing a university in Ugbawka is just for Ugbawka people. As we speak, there seems to be food insecurity in Nigeria. And there are 4 cardinal components for any country that wants to achieve food security. First is availability of food, access to food, nutritional value, and food stability. Without the requisite knowledge, I do not think that any country will achieve this. But most importantly, we want to thank you, because when people talk about democracy, democracy is not just about talking. We are happy you have advanced to Ugbawka people. Your role as entrenched in Section 4 of the Constitution to make good laws and development and peace. We will benefit. But most importantly, Chapter 2, which is 14, Section 14, that talked about educational advancement of our people. So this will provide that, and you have covered that. Sir, we are saying in the light of this, and in the light of the signatories, we have here almost 20 names. You will see the local government chairman who has sent the secretary of the local government, Nnolim, to represent him. You will see that the traditional rulers of the town have signed. You will see that the presidents of town union have signed. What this speaks to is that Ugbawka will not be one where you will come, and we will now begin, after this commitment, to begin now to talk about whether this project is welcomed. I want to say that God will continue to bless the members of the committee, and by extension, the House of Representatives. Most importantly, our representatives who have made it possible that we will have this access to defend and contribute to this bill. I want to thank you for this honor, Mr. Chairman. May God bless all of you.